Well, good morning, folks. We're here. Well, good morning, folks. Well, we are still here in Deauville, just enjoying a little chocolate chip bread here for some lunch. Spent the morning literally just chilling, watching some movies. This is a church here that I'm parked next to here in Deauville. So all morning there's been people coming to church. It's only just died down. Just been saying hello to people, etc. Tidied the van up a bit. Decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive an hour into kind of the national park here and park up in a nice little town for the night. And then tomorrow it'll be an hour's drive from there into, where is it? Faucon, yeah. So it's an hour today into like a rural town to stay for the night, nice quiet vibe, and then an hour tomorrow to Faucon where we'll spend a day. Yeah, everything's closed today because it's Sunday, so I'm just gonna have to live off what I already have in the van, which is fine. I've got provisions. I would have liked to have got some more like baguettes, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow now. And there's a nice patisserie in the town I'm going to tonight. I think it's called Hauville. So yeah, we're gonna pack the van up, get on the road to there, maybe do a little bit of walking because it's like national park area. I think the particular area I'm staying in isn't necessarily like foresty, but it should be just a nice countryside area where I can have a nice little walk around, take in the sights a little bit, just have a bit of fresh air, a bit of a reset, and then head in to Faucon tomorrow to see kind of more of a town. And then I'm not really sure from there. I think after that I'm going to Dieppe. I'm choosing not to go via the Pont de Normandie, which is like a big bridge. It used to be the biggest bridge in the world. It's now only the biggest bridge in France. Looks quite nice, but it's like a €6 fee, whereas I'd rather just, you know, I'm not going to be able to enjoy the bridge really when I'm just driving over it. You can walk over it for free, but I can't really be bothered. So I'd rather just go out into the sticks, have a nice little walk around the countryside for a day, go into Faucon tomorrow, then up to Dieppe, and then, I'm not sure, maybe Dunkirk next. I really like to see Dunkirk. I think there's a fantastic museum about the operation there. And then maybe go to Bruges, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm going to finish eating my chocolate chip bread and get on the road. Alright, Deauville. It has been nice. Uh-oh. Okay. For a second then the battery was not wanting to take me over. That's scary. Yeah, Deauville has been pretty nice up here. Nice spot. I would recommend if you're ever in Deauville. Up here on the hill by the church and the school. But yeah, time to get on the road. Alrighty people, I will apologise for the wind out here. But we are in this lovely small little car park here in Hauville. Just literally in the middle of like this kind of national park area. There's a map over here. Let's see if this helps us decipher anything about the location. Yeah, so this is all kind of a national parky area, and there's like a big wooded area here, but we're just outside down here in Hauville, and we're in this lovely little car park that was on Park for Night. There's a public toilet that's open, and there's a basketball court. I didn't know either of these things were here. So mate, absolutely sound. So driving here just a few minutes ago, I went through a little town called Reuploading, which looked quite nice. Had a nice little church, seemed quite chill. I'm just going to have a look and see how long it'd take to walk there. So obviously 5 minutes in a vehicle, it's quick, but when you're walking it can take a little bit longer. So I'm going to have a look at that, but I'm definitely going to group up. In fact, let's go walk over to the basketball court now and see what it's like. Because there's a chance there's no nets or anything, or no hoops. Okay, basketball court is looking rose, but it's playable, it's playable. I'm just having a little walk over here. They got some of those kind of outdoor pull-up bars and things like that. So maybe I'll get some use out of that. Yeah man, this is lovely man. I mean, this is not anything spectacular, but it is just nice. What is this? Is this like a little stable? No, I'm just tripping. I have no idea what this is. Ooh. some sort of yo, that is sus, my guy. That is sus. There's all sorts of little activity things to do around here. How interesting. But yeah, I think like through there I can go for a nice little countryside walk. So I'm gonna get back to the van, give it a little bit of a tidy up, and like settle down. Charge my phone for a bit. Maybe play some basketball while my phone's charging. Although it is meant to rain this afternoon, so you know, might try and make the most of the weather while I can. So yeah, while the weather's good, I'm gonna go shoot some hoops. Oh, it's getting busy actually. Maybe I'll have some competition. Ready for this strainer. Oh, and the sun comes out ready for this strainer. Oh. Tell you what, it's always these overcast days that make you think it's cold, but in reality it's still quite warm out. I am sweating buckets. I realise as well, literally like right next to where I'm parked, there's just like a field of sheep, which is quite nice. I'm already thinking about dinner, even though it's only 4 o'clock, but we'll see. Not sure what to do now. Maybe I shall go for a walk, or... Fortunately, I thought ahead and blessed myself for such moment of hoopage with some pure jus de pomme, or apple juice, as I would call it. Yeah, this has been chilling in the fridge. You can see the condensation on the bottle. Oh, it's no English apple, but the French are pretty similar. And they'd probably hate me saying that, but in all honesty, Normandy kind of just looks like Kent in the UK. I said it, okay? I said it. They look the same. Pangaea and that, they were once the same place. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm also taking out the butter from the fridge to go nice and soft so I can spread that on some butter later with my dinner. I'm feeling a little tortellini tonight, because that's literally, no joke, that's all I have left in my fridge. And obviously everything's shut on a Sunday. So unless I'm going to go eat one of those lambs over there, which I'm not going to, that'd be a terrible thing. Yeah, I'm just going to have some tortellini and maybe a bit of bread and butter. Chill. Oh, I do have some proper English jam here in the fridge. Maybe I'll have a little bit of like jam on toast kind of thing for pudding. That sounds pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to go for a little stroll. There is actually a little route up on that notice board, a little 6k hike. But that's going to take me like an hour. I'm not sure, maybe I'm just going to go round into Hauville and just have a little stroll around there. I am bringing my wallet on the off chance that there is a small boulangerie or bakery or something open for me to get something to eat. Yeah, just going to walk down this little country lane to Hauville. Sure, it's got a different pronunciation, but that's what we're going with. Hauville, something like that. I keep getting the strangest looks walking around Hauville. Maybe because it's a Sunday and nobody's normally out. Maybe it's just because, why is there a random guy walking through the centre of Hauville? This tiniest little French town in the middle of the sticks. But it's the kind of thing, I think with travel, I don't ever want to see, like, obviously I do at one point want to see Paris and see the Eiffel Tower and things like that. But ain't nobody else coming out here to Hauville to see this nice little church, this nice quaint little town. These lovely looking buildings. Right. I think that's the joy of it. Yeah, everywhere here does look completely shut. Yeah, here is the boulangerie that I saw people reviewing online. Again, it's shut. But maybe in the morning it might be open. I can grab myself a nice bit of bread. We'll see, we'll see. Some lovely little flowers here up by the little local church. I think that's generally all there is to Hauville. There's a statue over there, should we see what that is? Oh look, they're having a celebration on the 14th of July. They're probably getting their celebrations in for England winning the Euros. Yeah, looks like some sort of soldier. I'll have to translate it. Turns out it's an homage to the soldiers from here that fought in the Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco in the 50s and 60s. And there's also some World War I stuff here as well, I believe. Looking at, judging by the dates, looks like the local bar and tobacco has had better days. Well, that is quite literally all there is to show you here in Hauville. That's it. A church, a boulangerie and a closed shop. But yeah, it's nice enough. Seems quite popping. There's a lot of people out and, you know, a lot of cars coming through. Again, this is like, the whole thing about all these French towns is they're all on these D roads which go across France. And for a lot of people they're a main connection, a main road to use. Especially if you're trying to avoid the tolls here in France, which can become quite expensive. So I can see why these D roads get quite busy. Well, perhaps I'm too inland for it, or maybe I'm just a little bit of time away, but it's not raining around here, so it might be quite a nice cosy night in. If it's not raining or windy yet. Yeah, I think it's time for some food. Now, if any of you know me, you know I'm an absolute fiend for some bread and butter. And when it's this beautiful French baguette, some local French butter. Yeah, man, this is the good life. This is the good life. Well, that did not last long. I don't know what the time is. It's about 5 o'clock now, and the rain has inevitably started. It's a gentle sprittering so far. I've just been enjoying some bread and butter and watching Beverly Hill Cop. But yeah, I'm going to close up my van now, even though I was enjoying the fresh air. Stop the rain coming in, and probably read a book actually with the sound of the rain hitting the van. Rain has subsided, and the sun has even come out and blessed our day. The sheep in the field are loving it, and I am just here writing some stupid old Coldplay style ballads on my guitar and enjoying the fresh air, to be honest. We are here overlooking our sheepy friends here in the hobo's kitchen, where we've got some pesto pignons. Hobo's kitchen, gas is lit, water is boiling. Let's make some dinner.